Come on, you can sign in. You can do it. Play adventure. Because the game likes me and it blue screens regularly. Labas kebabas. Loading, loading, loading. After my blue screen, I'm loading. Gotta try and stop singing this song. In a minute. Let's see where that put me back. Right, so I'm outside the tunnel. Wait for the game to spawn everything. Let me in. Let me in. That's so disappointing blue screening though. Like, oh. I wanted to get all this in one stream as well. There goes my hopes of that. Investigate the caravan site 2 or 3. I've got to find my way back there. And I bet the ghouls are back as well, man. Called it. Explosions. Targ. Free range. Oh. Hello, farmer employee. Hello. Hello, ex-employees, my old friends. Now you've been turned into ghouls again.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Are you ready to discuss what you found?
Yee.
Excellent. I'll take what you've collected. Let me take a look at what you found. Just
pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
Let's see. That's concerning. This name. I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate, we should
Really?
discuss our findings.
Oh, sakes. Counter me one, the glue.
Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part. I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement.
Yes,
I'd
you
like
were.
to be on the same page. So where would you like to start?
At the beginning.
Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip till the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home. That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were an extra large group, too, with only one. Indeed. It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments here. That's a very vivid imagination you have, Initiate. But no. It would appear that unexpected strangers arrive. Are you sure? I think we...
Oh, how considerate of you.
All right then. Here's what I've concluded. The caravan was ambushed by armed strangers, likely the Hellcat. Based on the manifest, a Dr. Blackburn attended every trip where someone went missing, including the... All of the evidence together points to one clear answer. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a rad storm to steal away an entire group. An unfortunate end, but there's still hope of finding them. The only thing left is to report back our findings and determine Blackburn's location. You may not have the sharpest eye for detective work, but you managed to lead us. When this is over, we may want to promote you to the rank of Bloodhound for your intuitive tracking skills, Initiate. I do believe we make a pretty great team. I can't blame you. My sights are entirely focused on everyone that's gone missing, but I can't just plow through everything to reach that goal. This experience has helped me see that. It's something that I know I need to improve upon, not just as leader of the Brotherhood, but begin earning back your trust. Anyway, we should get back to Atlas and report what we found.
Noodles.
If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and perhaps countless others. I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate.
Stop being dicks to people, Noodles.
I owe you an apology. My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
Water under the bridge. All of my best friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
Take your word
Yeah,
for it.
level up.
I am sorry either way.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Absolutely not.
I'm glad you and the righteous paladin got the answers you sought. Or any of us. Who are you? Who is the paladin? Who am I? Now, that's a good question. Well, I know that I'm glad you killed it. If it found me first, you'd be talking to a pile of diced meat right now. I honestly wasn't following. Something about cats and rug burn, I don't know. But it would be real swell if you found this locked safe and sound. Anything for a fellow caravaner. Be sure to stop by Big Bend now and then. We never get tired of seeing you.
Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. Meet paladin at Fort Atlas. Should I do free range or not? Eh, nah, I'll continue with the quest. Oh, don't join public team. Don't go gadget fast travel. Back to Fort Atlas once again. Oh yeah, I got plans and off things on. Oops. Warhead civils. Mercenary outfit. What's that one? Mercenary outfit seems intriguing. Oh, intriguing. Go somewhere, travel back to Fort Atlas, go somewhere, travel back to Fort Atlas. They're not like bounce around a few places.
Even so, I think we can both agree this isn't something we can ignore.
Between what we learned at AMS and the journal we recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of the super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support it.
Initiate. Good. You're here. We finally have a clear picture about the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. The Hellcat Company has been abducting people. Our findings at Harper's Ferry mean that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then. The arrogance he must have had to come here, knowing what he was doing. Unbelievable.
The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been taken. Lucky for us, Scribe Valdez has made a discovery of her.
Why is everybody staring at me?
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns?
Nope.
It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96. Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Knight Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
Technology.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious. We'll be all right. If things get too technical, I can step in.
Scribe Valdez is a full member of the Brotherhood, Initiate, and you've repeatedly proven yourself.
Of course. We've crossed the country on foot and fought raiders, and more. A Brotherhood scribe's life isn't all manuscripts and microscopes. Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and he'll follow you in.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a good plan. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
Paladin ramen noodles. About 96, you say? We're off to Vault 96 to see the wonderful Dr. Evil. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so tired. Got a pretty good sleep after that. That is my water. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Yeah. Admonishers for the developers call. The vault door is ajar and unresponsive. Lady, stop yawning. Ding. I guess I'm supposed to talk to you first then.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but, yeah. Raider types, but more bloodthirsty, you know? You can usually deal with the crater sort. Blood Eagles, though, they enjoy the killing. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when he was done. And I don't think we're gonna collect on that.
You're not. You're pretty screwed.
Love the optimism, but I think I can go easy, knowing someone's gonna take out those Blood Eagles. Make better choices than I did.
Fatality. Transponder Runa. Wow, you got equipped.
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this ice. What happened here? Those are Hellcat Company uniforms. It looks like a massacre. Blood Eagles? What are they doing here? Looks like Paladin Romani was right. There's a link between the abductions, Blackburn, and the super mutants. We still need to figure out what. Give me a moment to look at these terminals.
Do I have a choice?
Oh,
Apparently not.
that's not good. The vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful.
Is that worse?
Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead.
Why is everybody else sending me in first? Then again, I'd rather be sent in first than have to follow someone. Get over here and get on this terminal, woman. What are you going? Go on. You can do it. Go on. Yay.
Got it. I was able to use the Hit Boys protocols to get the doors open and pry the circuits. If you run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
Once any more what doors, Hulk smash. I love it when things don't blow up.
We survived.
I survived. What's his last keys?
I can still...
It seems I have an excess of visitors today. Ah, yes. The one I met at Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
Ooh.
I guess we found out that Blackburn. This place is locked. We need to...
Oh. Shoot at me. research.
This vault was a biological research facility originally. They locked a small team of geniuses inside. Lying to them about why. Perhaps it is fitting that I found this place. I've been honest about my purpose. Research log. Number 22. In retrospect, my enthusiasm for the cryogenically preserved specimens of the vault is excessive, if not actually disappointing. I am down to the last 4 viable test subjects. Further research is at an impasse, unless I move to human subjects. Obtaining volunteers will be impossible. The necessary experimentation to even approach a functional result will be unavoidably fatal to some. I will have to take extreme measures to obtain subjects.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Thousands, perhaps millions of them.
Whatever that was, I did it. Lots of robots. Oh, that's not a robot.
Relax. It's nothing. One less mouth to feed. Still alive.
Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again, leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think, I will achieve. I promise you.
Never will I leave. Bye bye, bad guy. Huge. Ow. So rude.
Why would he alert you?
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 38. The capture of human test subjects is less difficult than I imagined. And lone travelers are easy to approach when one is a doctor. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment.
Is that you, Basher? Wow, you're an even worse liar than I am. Wait, that voice. I know who you are. Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Fort Atlas.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way here. Cut off from the rest of our people and the damn robots keep coming in waves. We need help. Hardy har har. Let's get serious. And make it quick. I can help you. You can help me.
You can help me. You can help me.
I can fix that. But you gotta agree to help first. I can make it worth your while. I've been trying to get us out of here since we've been locked in. I just found this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place.
Whoop, whoop.
You help us, and it's yours. Same as stopping you from shooting us if we let you in.
Good point.
We don't need more trouble. We just want to get out of here. Help us hold off the bots and we'll leave peacefully. For you, anyway. No promises if someone else tries to stop us. I told you I just found it, dummy. I was about to try it out right when I heard you walk up.
Ah.
I got injured in here. Okay, maybe I'm no sweet little orphan, but I actually like some of these idiots. I don't want to just leave them for dead. Come on, I can hear more coming. We got a deal? Valdez, you got someone else out there? Should I be jealous?
I don't think we've got much choice. We're going to need that key card to bypass the rest of the security doors.
Now we're talking. Now give me a sec to get the door open.
Good thing Shin's not here. I don't think...
No shooting, boys. They're on our side. Crap, here they come again.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, missed it. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. No! I failed. Well, that robot was pretty accurate. I don't remember my way back through this place. No. Nope, that's a dead end. Oh, hello. She got it out, must be around here somewhere. Going around in circles. This is what I get for dying. My junk. Look, precious robot junk.
Damn. Good thing you showed up when you did.
Eeh.
Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours.
I got some questions.
As always with you. Alright, I guess I owe you that much. What's up? Duh, we're looting the joint. One of our people trailed those Hellcat idiots back here. A vault's gotta be full of good stuff. Guns, bombs, food, and... Okay, this one turned out to be some kind of nightmare freak show, but can't blame us for trying.
Yeah. Let's talk about something
Can't
else.
get enough of me, can you? All yours. You got this far, so I'm guessing the way you came is clear. Thanks again. Maybe we won't even shoot you if we see you again.
Yay.
No promises.
Thank you for the key card.
Interesting friends initiative.
What's over here? Nah, eating. More reading. There. That is over here.
These vessels were once filled with specimens, stocked here so that captive scientists could turn them into perversions of nature. Like West Tech, they concerned themselves only with whether they could do these things, not what benefit they might bring. At best, they made weapons. Such a pointless waste. I have turned what they left behind to better
Weapons are good.
ends.
Oh my god.
Beep beep.
Smell.
I regret the ugliness you find here.
Lots
The
of dead
things I had to
people.
do. They were necessary, but that necessity made them no more pleasant or palatable. Seeing these things, I imagine you must
you
intend
done.
to kill me. I do not blame you for this.
Oh, that sounds like it's all kicking off.
Research log, Dr. Edgar.
Whoa. See, it's kicking off. Whoops, sorry about this. I'll take fuel.
Glad that's over with.
Back to this random terminal. Personal logs, I'll be up. Oh no, I'm sure I've read all this. Perception, yeah. There we go. Ooh.
Please.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out of here? Oh, we're locked in some weird cell, in a frozen vault. lab coat who experiments on us. We're peachy. How are you?
I'm not bad.
Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there, before he comes back to grab one of us for his tests. Okay, I was gonna go for a walk, but I guess I'll stay here for now. Sorry, seriously, though. Thank you.
Sarcasm. It's just chamber 2.
The doctor. He's insane.
Yeah, we know the doctor's insane. Insane in the membrane.
It was a nightmare. A wonderful nightmare.
Hello.
Thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Did I say that already?
Nope.
Now that sounds like a fun bunch. Uncle Art mentioned them in, broad terms. Please. Can't say I'm not glad to meet you, though. Yeah, that's me. You know Uncle Art? God, he's got me so worried. He might even express an emotion besides world weary. I hope he's alright.
Yeah, it was fine last time I seen him.
I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doc didn't do any surgery on me. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Bad case of sludge lung now. But I'm
Sludge lung.
holding up.
Ew.
Some of the others are in worse shape. For real? You must be my guardian angel. Oh, well, I did get kidnapped and locked up by mad scientists, so maybe not. But still, thank you. You get to miss him breathing normally.
Can't having diseased people walking about. Can you make it out of here?
Yeah, I could, but there's no way the rest will. Won't make it a mile in their condition.
I'm gonna have to cure everyone.
It's better if they stay here. When we've cleared the vault, I'll radio Fort Atlas. They can send the medics with the recovery team and get them to safety.
Whatever Fort Atlas is, that sounds good to me.
I'll leave some food and water for you to share until help arrives.
You're a peach.
Can we go home now?
I think we're the last surviving ones. It used to be more. When he takes you out of the cells, you don't always come back. Hasn't been down here in a few days, though. Figured he'd got what he wanted, or someone done him in. Good timing on your part. The crappy rations he gave us last time are nearly gone.
Oh well, next dialogue bit.
We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me, alright?
I'm gonna murder him. What's up with you?
Thank you for setting us free.
I thought we were gonna die in there.
Nope, you're gonna die outside
Hope
instead.
we'll meet again. Under...
Where's Dr. Ghoulish? So many doors. No, not server responding. Don't do this to me. No. No. Bad server. No.
It seems futile. I ask one final time. Leave this vault and the things you have seen. You cannot change what has happened here. Leave me to this cold and lonely place.
Never.
card doesn't work?
Nope.
Blackburn must have overridden the door codes. Probably guessed the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. From here? If I had more tools, time, and some schematics, sure. Under the circumstances, we'll have to get creative. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby.
Okie dokies.
This should be it. Take a look. See if you can find the lines to the
Solid
overseas
jumps, explosive weapon. Switch the controls and hope. Go on. I'm guessing that didn't work. Oh no, no, don't do this to me.
Called that method fake dynamics. Hopefully that did the trick. We should check it out.
I'm gonna find a new server, I think. Oh, yep, door's open.
It appears neither the vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly. And yet you will not, will you? The Brotherhood is an iron fist.
It's not temper, dude.
But you did not come out this way simply to put a bullet in my skull. Besides, my death can no longer stop my work. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie to you when we spoke at Fort Atlas. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand. This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
Your errors tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone!
Yeah.
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical examiner. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that. What you call insanity is merely the regrettable necessity of my work. That it condemns me in your eyes or consigns me to whatever hell may exist is a price I pay willingly. I have ensured the future of humanity, not just in Appalachia, but the world.
You're gonna murder a lot of people.
Were it possible to achieve it without the suffering of innocence, I would have done so.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me if you will. I took no pleasure in what had to be done.
I wonder who voices this guy. He sounds so familiar.
I am sure your Brotherhood will happily interrogate me until I have no tale left to tell. I will be entirely forthcoming, though I expect you will want to conduct your inquisition within confines more amenable to the Brotherhood. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood is free to collect anything they like. My work here is finished.
I don't like the sound of that.
That doesn't sound good. I've seen the
I believe
horrors.
I did this all blindly, groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret. With each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
It sounds like you haven't actually tested your perfect virus.
There are Steps being taken as we speak. Any miscalculations that might exist are minor and will be addressed shortly.
I've seen the FEV.
FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution.
Grotesqueries.
Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good, and now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand she.
Shill's point of view. You.
I have no doubt that you do. Yes, I assumed as much when you entered. Very well. Consider me arrested, if you
He
must.
does voicing.
I am ready to face any judgment the Brotherhood wishes to mete out. My work here is complete regardless. And it is too late for you to stop it.
Oh, so much dialogue.
I am at your disposal, then.
You can head out. I'll radio for a team to secure the site and get the prisoners to safety. Then bring Blackburn back to the fort. I'm sure the others are going to have a lot of questions for him. Good work, Initiate. I'm glad you were here.
Yay.
There is nothing like fun.
What do I get?
And certainly Paladin and I will extract any information they need once I have come out.
Blackburn's bungalow. The catalyst. Leave this frosty place. Seconds. Atlas, enter. Dr. Blackburn. Ooh, but it's Celtic grammar. It sounds like him. Dr. Blackburn. Dr. Blackburn, Fallout76. He voices Keith Zarabjaka. I've never heard of him.
Threats are not required.
With everything you've done, you're lucky I'm only threatening you right now.
Dialogue.
Please, this argument is getting us nowhere.
Oh, no, I just talk to someone now.
Initiate, you're back.
Eh?
Maybe you can help me talk some sense into Romani here. We've been going over what happened at Vault 96 and interrogating our prisoner. This smug monster is practically bragging about torture and unleashing horrors on the world. And Romani is treating him with kid gloves.
I am not bragging. What I have done was necessary. I take no pride in those terrible acts. I will have to live with the shame of them forever. That weight does not, however, diminish that the ends were worth the means. You will learn that soon enough. My colleagues will see that our creation, a vast improvement on the FEV, is distributed shortly.
Do you see
spaghetti
the arrogance, the self-justification? We should end him and be done with it. If all he had done was create more super mutants, I would agree. The scribe's report just adds more crimes to the list.
It's not that simple. Preventing Dr. Blackburn's associates from taking this horror any further must be our priority. And we may need the doctor to convince them.
My colleagues have a laboratory hidden beneath the headquarters of my former employer, West Tech. We intend to correct the FEV's mistakes at their birthplace. Poetically appropriate, would you not agree? My colleagues have a facility better suited to final testing and mass production of the virus. As we speak, they are preparing for its release into the air and water of Appalachia. Once dispersed, it will enter a precipitation cycle in groundwater, and then it cannot be stopped.
No. It could spread for hundreds, maybe thousands of miles.
That is your goal, not mine. But I am not a soldier, and would not withstand strenuous interrogation. Well, no minor delay on my part will change.
Oh, apparently this headset's dying.
My colleagues are already preparing. Perhaps my cooperation will allow us to make a case for the good we are about to do, and to convince you of our cause.
Impossible. We could never support something so abominable.
Yes. If the doctor's associates are preparing to distribute the virus, we have to put our emotions aside here and get to them before they can. Blackburn's punishment, whatever its form, can wait until Appalachia is safe. Head to West Tech. Find and secure the entrance to this lab,
West Tech.
and we'll follow behind.
I don't like this, Romani. We should be done with him here and now and level this laboratory. This is just like what Elder Maxim faced at Mariposa. Or have you forgotten?
Elder Maxon came to regret acting rashly there. Or have you forgotten?
What's this
If
all?
they've
Have you
already begun
forgotten?
producing the virus, blowing up the place could just help spread it. We'll need to be a bit more delicate than that.
You kill
Very
them.
well. If Blackburn is coming with us, I will be watching you.
That'd
Perhaps
have
I
been
can
cool.
provide leverage against his fellow lunatics.
If I can prevent further loss of life, I will.
Then it's decided. Initiate, head for West Tech. We've no time to lose. See you there.
Do I have to? To West Tech, I suppose. Well, this server seems to have calmed down a bit now. Come on, loading screen. You can do it. Load it. E. Who's left?
West Tech human!
No, come back. Should be a dog somewhat, but it is. And we're in. Okay, I'm going over that. Leave me alone. No. What? Whoa. I can't see any comments. Me. Open says me.
Better get paid double for all this standing around.
Oh, so that's not one.
Haven't had firelight in a while. Get antsy.
Remote doors? Nope. What did we get? Green armor, L. I was expecting that Red Watch kill me. Stop walking. Oh, what is it? Everybody's dead now.
Enough, Shin. Let's catch up with our vanguard.
Vanguard. Ramen noodles.
Control initiate. Let's not get overconfident.
The Hellcats were likely here to protect Blackburn's associates from the super mutants above.
Should we expect any further resistance?
Resistance is futile.
Of the defensive measures my colleagues may have taken. I would not, however, expect them to tolerate trespassers.
We should keep moving.
As you wish. I am your prisoner, after all. I have little choice in the matter.
Ooh, bats.
Paranoia ill suits you. I have complied with your every demand.
And that is precisely what is so concerning.
Certainly.
Let's move out. Eyes open.
Yeah. Oh my god, goddammit. Right, you're supposed to do something. Ah! Goddamn server. Ooh.
Edgar, who are these people? What happened to the guards?
The guards are dead, Dr. Farha.
I killed them all.
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. I have been their guest since they discovered our project. Regrettably, they object to what they are doing.
We will not be intimidated. This facility is secured. You can't get to us. We will finish our work. This isn't the Huntersville strain. Dr. Blackburn has purified the virus of its considerable defects.
Yeah, right. No, server, don't do this to me.
We've made something wonderful out of something horrible. We're helping people this time.
I'll start with some. I had to stop this insanity.
Come no further.
Ooh, endurance. Oh, it takes that.
You certainly do seem determined.
I can see you're troubled. You know what you're doing isn't right. Let's talk through this. We can come to an agreement.
Yeah.
I want to avoid violence. But that's always on the table, as long as you hold Dr. Blackburn hostage. Let him go.
I'll just kill the dude now if you want.
Let him go, or we will cut off this negotiation and proceed with our plans.
I am afraid you will have to give in on this one. If you truly want to stop our distribution process, I advise you to listen to the doctor's entreaties.
My headset died. I'm back again.
It is no joke at all. Allow me to explain.
My
colleagues could not stop production if they tried. It requires a code. I am the only one who knows the code. I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Is this true?
Edgar.
You'll have to forgive Dr. Farha. She did not know.
What?
I added this functionality to our distribution program. As insurance, you might say.
Boy, that's handy, huh?
So there you have it. I am willing to help you in exchange for sparing my colleagues' lives. But you will have to let me in there with them.
It's a sketch.
I assure you, I have only a peaceful resolution in mind.
We cannot seriously be considering this.
Someone from Mudworms.
What other option do we have? If we do nothing, the outcome will be just as catastrophic.
Dr. Farhar, please permit me inside as a sign of good faith from the Brotherhood. I am certain we can negotiate a peaceful resolution and perhaps preserve our work at the same time.
All right. I'm registering you for the security grid. Just you.
With your leave.
Don't make this worse.
This is a mistake.
Oh, I. Don't go, little traitorous evil doctor.
Now that that is over with, Nellie, prep the test chamber. They want proof of our success. I will give it to them myself.
Edgar, wait!
Wasn't a deal.
I'm sorry, but this must happen. You will see, and then there will be no more debate.
Edgar, please. Let's talk about this.
You've signed your death warrant, Blackburn.
I will test the sample on myself and be proof of our achievement. Anything you do to me after does not matter. I'm going in. Ready the tag.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
We should have executed him when we had the chance.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Now's not the time. We've got to find a way in quickly. There's no time to waste.
Make haste. There's no time to waste. Ah, inaccessible. Ah, what's this thing?
FEV flow ready, Doctor.
Initiate procedure. Throw.
Oh,
Initiating. Please. All of you, this isn't right. What's this? No. What's happening? This is copy. The figures were correct.
Oh. Oh, this looks fight. What's it next? Where am I led down? Oh, thank God for that. They're gonna die. Oh, damn it. That did not go well at all. What is my loot? I need my loot. Magic. Oh, nuclear waste as well. Oh, precious nuclear junk.
Edgar, I should have known. I did know. We weren't ready.
Telling me you weren't ready.
I owe you an apology.
I wasn't ready for that.
Our work was a failure. Any good it might have done was a mirage. I knew it in my heart, but didn't listen. As a token of goodwill, I have used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that. But I will not simply let you in.
You can't distribute.
There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my colleagues in what little way I can.
I guess. Yep.
You've certainly been more diplomatic than I was expecting, given your organization's reputation. I do believe you have good intentions. I suppose we have no choice but to trust you now.
Let me in, little piggies.
The way is open.
Yeah.
We await your judgment.
My judgment.
Really think they stopped production? The whole sob story sounds like a trap.
We can verify that the area is secure and subscribe to to double check. Until then,
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all we have to give to this broken world. We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do. Please, spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
If I may interrupt, I agree with everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks,
Dr.
we are
Farha.
not evil people. We wish only to better humankind. Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
Well put. The Brotherhood exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died. We can't allow you to continue experimenting.
wait, Shin. It's clear that we can't just let them go. But their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and the people of Appalachia. Blackburn was the ringleader, but he's gone. We know nothing about the others, and of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
I can. And I will.
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive yourself for your own mistakes, so you refuse to forgive others too. When will you put that behind you?
This has nothing to do with that. There will be no more experiments. And they're too dangerous to keep prisoner.
Wait, you're really going to kill us?
Hold on. We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Think about it. This is exactly why the Brotherhood exists. To safeguard technology. I hate to admit it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, but we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please, stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much that we haven't told you about our work. And we know little about your Brotherhood. Perhaps we can find out more where our perspectives overlap.
Yes. Maybe some discussion will cool Shin's head. I have no desire for this to come to blows.
Very well. You haven't said anything yet? Surely you have an opinion on this matter?
Don't ask me.
Scribe Valdez was appalled to find out that people were being turned into super mutants. You really like to burden her with supervising the sociopaths who were behind it.
Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. As Dr. Jane said, there is more to our story. let's pause and open the floor for conversation.
Make it quick, Initiate. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
Decisions.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Is that true? Oh, wow. That's scary. You really made my heart skip a beat. I don't have any arms. Well, unless you mean human arms, because I've got 2 of those, but they're mine. You can't have them. What about them?
What do you mean, what about them?
Is that any worse than being human? As Dr. Jane says, all life is sacred. You'd probably gun them down regardless, right? Or are you a licensed medical professional? Even if you are, it's pretty rude to make sudden, unwarranted diagnoses of people you just met. To improve the human race. If I was kidnapped for our experiments, I wouldn't mind. Most kidnappers do much worse. Okay, I guess. Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the models were wrong. I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us... You're not really gonna kill us.
Well, I want you to die, for one.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say, a formula to increase muscle bulk, or to repel radiation. In fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region.
No more FED things.
And what has your...
You're all insane. Execute them all.
Please, spare my associates. I take full responsibility for their actions.
There's no need. You're coming back to Fort Atlas with us.
No! I won't stand for your coercion any longer. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
Yeah,
You are no
noodles.
paladin of the Brotherhood. You haven't been since you destroyed that transmitter. Your reign is over. The initiative's with me. Step aside and let us do what's necessary.
I guess the Elder's grip is tighter than I can break
Let me
after
kill
all.
him. I want to kill him.
I tried to make you see reason. But after all this, you remain their lapdogs. The Brotherhood can't be changed after all. I will have to start...
Totally want to pick that. What do? Do I kill her or what? I don't want to kill Noodles, but at the same time, bye bye Noodles.
You're a traitor.
I'd hoped it would never come to this.
I don't want to kill these people. Let me kill them, goddammit.
If only she'd seen reason. Initiate.
Please.
Carry on.
Yay! I got to kill them.
They're murderers. Make sure they can never...
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Bye bye, bad guy. Well, it's not. No, Saz said there was a problem with it. Bye bye, bad guy.
It's done.
Fatality.
Return to Fort Atlas. Then we can discuss everything that's happened. Stay focused.
The group of Fort Atlas. Yeah. I didn't really want to kill Noodles, but Noodles is gone. Noodles is gone. Paladin ramen noodles. Yeah, I think it's because I blue screened earlier on and I had to restart the stream. Because I know like Monkey was commenting earlier on, but yeah, I don't know what's happened. I feel kind of bad killing Noodles, but I just want to kill the scientists as she was in my lap.
If you're looking to make a difference,
It pains me to say that Romani gave her life to defend these criminals. Her last act was not as a Brotherhood paladin, but as a person following her own misguided moral principles. Romani put her personal morals above the cornerstone of duty, time and time again. Her irresponsibility threatened to shake apart the foundation of order that allows us to be an effective force of action. But however misguided her decisions were, Romani always acted with the intent to help
She's just in my
humanity.
way.
If we are to retain anything from her leadership, let it be that. The Brotherhood of Steel seeks to forge a lasting future. We must be humanity's strength. Strength to eliminate threats, overt and covert. Strength to keep dangerous technologies safe. Strength to make the decisions that no one else wants to make. We are humanity's rock, standing against the harsh enemies of war, disease, and time. We must not falter. Ad Victoriam! There is one more thing to address before we disband. Initiates are the future of the Brotherhood. Induction into our order is an honor that should not be taken lightly. Among an initiate's most important responsibilities is to understand and commit themselves wholly to the principles of the order. I've come to understand that one initiate will never be able to meet this goal. They have other important responsibilities in Appalachia. I've decided to grant a title that can account for this caveat, while still acknowledging their exceptional contributions to the Brotherhood. Come, stand between Scribe Valdez and I.
Oh, this is me. Hello.
For outstanding contributions to the Brotherhood mission as an outside party, I hereby confer on you the permanent title of Knight Errant. A unique Brotherhood title with special privileges is an acknowledgement of the highest honor. May it serve as an inspiration for the rest of you. Dismissed. I trust the title change didn't come as too much of a surprise. It's unorthodox, but you're an exception I had to acknowledge to prevent confusion among the other initiates.
Well, she'll still call me initiate.
For the time being, yes. Though it's worth noting that this title doesn't have precedent. So if things were to change in the future, so could our definition. Don't feel like it has to be the last time. The doors of Fort Atlas are open to you.
Knight Errant.
Did that I got promoted for
really
you.
just happen?
I knew things between the higher-ups were shaky, but to come to blows, real, actual bullets? Paladin Romani, she was so passionate about our cause, I really believed her. It's going to be hard getting used to this.
Well, sorry, I killed ramen noodles.
Congratulations. Sorry, I'm still a little shocked about what happened to the Paladin.
Totally want to pick that. Go on.
It's not very becoming of a knight errant. I'd even hazard to say it's leaning on insubordination. But what do I know anyway? I'm just an initiate, and it sounds like you've really done a lot for us. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. See you around, knight errant.
Congratulations. Sorry.
Oh, she's still
Oh my
alive.
gosh, oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? Who's gonna handle everything? Who's gonna lead the recruits?
Initiate Crutch Handler.
Not helping. Definitely not helping. I don't do well with really big changes. Like, for example, my boss dying. I think I need some time to process this. I'm gonna sit down.
So, Paladin Romani is gone. I can't believe it. I wanted to be optimistic about their conflict, right up until the end. But the more I think about it, the more I feel like maybe this was inevitable. If only there was more I could have done. Well, that's going a bit far, isn't it? But it's a very nice thing to say. Thank you. Until next time.
Still socializing.
Yeah.
A lot of reorganization. As much as I'd like to start scouting for another transmitter today, things around here will fall apart if we don't fill the space Romani left first. Good work out there. The Brotherhood won't forget it. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam, dude. Okay, Farama.
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Well, somebody still calling me goddamn initiate now. So that's it, roughly about 3.5 hours hit complete. That's all the quest line done for the Steel Rain update.
I'll hold 1,000 boxes, fill 1,000 crates, if that's what it takes.
No plans. Oops. That's the Hellcat armor. What you get for completing the last quest. will go. That's for zoom in. And then that's it for the stream. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you all in a bit. Thank you, and bye bye.